Good day, guys. Welcome to Trading Arbitrage Opportunities with Carbon Puts. Welcome to Forex Money. I'm still struggling with creating a name for my account. Uh, I've already found a guy called Forex Money in on YouTube, and I'm trying to create a Forex a YouTube account so that it can be much easier for me for anybody to Google and find my videos. At the moment, Calvin Ports is the only way for anybody to find my videos. So I'm having a lot of conflicting macroeconomic signals. Here, the US dollar is telling us, is giving us a lot of economic conflicting signals. It was supposed to be gaining strength, but the macroeconomics keeps telling me that I should sell the dollar. And normally, I always say, uh, if it's not the right time to buy, it's a good time to sell. So but the sell that we are having at the moment is not a sell for now, it's a sell for the month of September. Uh, Nevertheless, you never know. You might sometimes in macroeconomics, market prices are priced into the market uh, like uh, uh, a month ahead of the actual time that was supposed to be uh, selling the currency. So it's more like uh, uh, the proverb that says buy the rumor, sell the fact. So most traders, most of the time, the banks want to enter the market ahead of the economic signal that says you should actually, sell the currency. So, you know, more and more macroeconomic reports are telling me to sell the dollar, and I know that the sanctions are about to be priced in. The sanctions and the tariffs that have struck the U.S. economy. So at the moment, I was planning to buy the U.S. dollar, but it keeps on telling me to sell it. Every economic report that I get is telling me to sell the US dollar. So at the moment, we're having the euro US dollar. Here, it looks like the US dollar is gaining strength. Yes, it was, but the other reason was that the euro was also collapsing. The euro is bullish in September. It will be bullish in September, but for now, it is not it is not actually it is not actually bullish. It might continue to move higher. Actually, it is supposed to break above this level, but the pricing in is in September. Right now is the 17th of August, which is almost the end of the time. So my intention was that I was looking forward to buying the dollar, which in this case, buying the dollar would be moving the market lower, and selling the euro was something that I was expecting to do. So I'm having conflicting signals. So this previous economic report was positive. It gave us this 50% rejection. So, in terms of price action, it would be wise for someone to, you know, sell the Euro USD. But yes, I want to sell the Euro USD, but I'm not getting any economic uh, reports. I'm not getting any economic reports in selling the currency. So uh, let me just. So the only issue is that I keep getting these conflicting signals, and my intention was to look into the Chinese yuan and the Hong Kong dollar to see whether or not these conflicting signals are gonna be, reverting. But at this moment, I have no choice but to fold my arms and, you know, uh, watch my favorite trade passing, you know, through my hands. So it's something that uh, you just need to look at. Yeah, these are the struggles of an investor, where you're looking at the market and you're asking yourself, why is it that this thing is not taking off economically and it is not? So the buying of the dollar is like in September and it's already the 17th. So let's check the date. It's already the 17th. Today is the 17th. Tomorrow is the 18th. So, okay, at 12 p.m., it'll be the 18th. It'll be Monday. It's Sunday today. So, these are the struggles of an investor. My intention was that, you know, the hedge funds, I'm expecting the hedge funds to sell ahead of the time that we're expecting, and I'm not seeing any of that. So these are the struggles that I'm having at the moment. I'm trying to, if it was easier to just click buy and sell, it would have been easier. So at the moment, the market is telling me that in terms of price action, it's telling me that it's a continuation, but my expectation is that we could get here before we take off. And if those economic releases are being priced in at the moment where the dollar is supposed to collapse, this guy will actually fly from this 50% fee, which would be normal, but I would have been much happier if we could have at least tapped into the 38.2, which we did not get. So I have no choice but to fold my arms, you know, into this thing that I'm looking at. I was looking at the AUD, and the AUD is also not ready to give me that, you know, that confirmation. When we're doing the economic divergence, you can actually invest on the other currency. uh, you can invest your hopes on the other currency. If let's say we're looking at AUD USD and the US dollar is not doing anything, and the AUD is actually doing what I was looking for, I'll definitely invest in that. And at the moment, the euro itself will be taking off, and I think it's already doing that. I think it's already taking off because of the economic expectations on uh, the month of September. So at the moment, I think we might as well fold our arms and wait for that economic reports to tell us, because at the moment I keep getting economic reports that are telling me to sell the dollar, and I was trying to buy it for a while before I actually get to sell it. So the actual signal is telling me to sell it, uh, but I was trying to buy the reversions in the dollar, which I'm not receiving. So that means if the euro is actually taking off, we're gonna be breaking up above this level and higher. So because the US dollar is not giving us what we're looking at, so at the moment I believe that we have no choice but we have no choice but to allow this guy to take off without giving us that reversal. So we just need to focus on these guys who are trying to take this, but we might get a market break, and if that market break lands us on the 38.2, we might be looking forward to going higher. But at the moment I'm not investing on silver because of the negative carry. I don't like taking negative carries. It's not worth it. It might be worth it if we do that when the sanctions are being priced in September, because this market will be flying out of this correction. Uh, we might get something like this, which is a rally, a base rally, which is a move higher. So we might get something like this before we actually get into the buying of the dollar, which is in December, between December and March. So let's at the moment I'm not going to be looking at negative carries. So instead I might be looking at this guy, but I'm not getting the necessary economic reports that are telling me to go in the opposite uh, direction of September. The opposite direction of September, the pricing in of the sanctions. So at the moment, I'm gonna be folding my arms unless I get that actual economic release, which might be, I think, uh, it might be between Monday and Wednesday. And if I do get that economic confirmation, I might be able to record another video and tell you where the directional bias on the Euro USD will be. Goodbye, guys. We'll see you on the next video.